may contain strong language and mature content. Viewer discretion is advised. Good morning. Top of the morning to you all. It is your boy Kwame, joined by the handsome, the melanin proficient, the king himself, Kyrie Sinaj. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? It's Friday.
TGIF. What's going on, Shakid? Thank you so much for joining us. Rochelle Mabel, Queen. Thank you for joining us this Friday morning. We got a lot on the docket today. There was so much that we could not put it all in the docket. So whatever we don't get to today, we will be talking about it tonight on our TikTok live special that we do every week, every Friday, the Kickback. You can go ahead and follow us on TikTok by going to my page or to Kyrie's page by going to at Kwame Speaks or at Kyrie Sinaj. Right over there. And also, don't forget, tonight is at 5:30 is the new time and the debut of the new season for Thais After Dark. Definitely go over to the official Thais Report overflow page. It will not be on the official Thais Report page on YouTube. Y'all know where to go. If y'all Thai Squad, y'all know where to go. So go ahead and follow them over there and make sure you guys are supporting that page and building it up. Okay? We're growing brands here, okay? We're growing brands. But before we get into our usual business, we have breaking. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Time out. Wait a minute. See, I do this every damn time. Yeah, but before we get to that, hold on one second. I gotta set up some stuff. Because talk about the people. Talk about the people.
Thank you all. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you all for coming through last night on Candy Conversations.
Yes. That was a good episode last night.
Thank you. So next week we will be talking about where happened to love, because I don't know what happened to love, and I mean love from all aspects. Romantic, family, platonic. What happened?
Yes. All right, guys. We have at the top of the hour, we do have breaking news. All right, so it looks like the Trump organization was fined $1.6 million, the maximum possible penalty by the New York judge this morning, for running a decade-long tax fraud scheme, a symbolic moment because it is the only judgment for the criminal conviction that has come close to former President Trump. Two Trump entities, the Trump Corporation and Trump Payroll Corporation, were convicted last month of 17 felonies, including tax fraud and falsifying business records. Under New York law, the most the companies can be fined is about $1.6 million, a penalty the Trump organization can easily afford. Well.
But he getting fined. Everybody was getting jail time. Okay.
Exactly. So that's going on. That just broke this morning. I want to shout out to Pyro Media social media team. We have a new intern that has been doing a lot of the breaking news and news updates on social media. And she works with an actual news organization. I can't say their names, but she has been really kicking butt. So shout out to Samantha. We want to shout shout her out. Shout out to Samuel. Shout out to Jacob, who designs all of the graphics and does all of the stuff over at production. So thank you, Pyro Media Productions and the Pyro Media social media team. Rochelle says, so he ain't going to jail? Wow. Well,
no, girl.
You know what that's about, Rochelle.
The way they act, they're gonna lock up Joe Biden before they lock up him.
Speak on it, bro.
And Joe is cooperating.
We go get into that. But we want to shout out not only the production team, but we want to shout out the overall Pyro Media Productions. For more information on how you can set your media ablaze, go ahead and visit www.pyromediaproductions.com. Another one of our sponsors, so we can just get this out the way, make sure that we get our business handled. Shout out to Bullet and Flight Radio, the #1 progressive Christian radio station in the world. Your story, our station. Shout out to the listeners of Bullet and Flight Radio who are shouting out and been giving us on Pyro Power Hour some praise when they replay our shows, our Monday shows on I believe they do it on Tuesday, but you guys can check the website to find out their local listings and local times for your for our airings for Pyro Media Network shows and just Pyro Power Hour itself. But shout out to the Bullet and Flight Radio listeners. We love you guys. Thank you so much for being an amazing sister station. And listen, y'all, they are growing. They are getting over 10,000 downloads and listens a month. So listen, and they're in over 8 different countries now. So shout out to Bullet and Flight Radio for your growth, your stamina, and listen. God's doing great work with you guys, okay? God's doing great work. Shout out to our other sponsor, The Coldest. We are in 2023, which for a lot of you means new year, new me. And I know we are all need to stay hydrated. So throughout your workouts and even throughout the day, we throughout the workouts and even throughout the day, we have partnered with The Coldest Water to offer our audience exclusive discounts on all of their products. Take advantage of the awesome deal by visiting this link that I'm getting ready to put in right now. You guys can go ahead and click on that link, or you can go ahead and use your mobile device if you're watching it on a TV or anything like that. You can use your mobile device and use this QR code, and it will definitely help us out. And it's not too crazy, you don't use it or not, but it's a deal for you guys. So use the QR link to get this deal on all of the products. They not just have water bottles, but they also have different types of items and products that are really cool and dope or whatever. So definitely check it out. I use the product myself and it's really, really dope. So it really helps keep my water cold because I like ice cold water. Praise God. Okay. All right. Moving on. Another sponsor. We want to increase your reading this year. You want to add some knowledge to your brain? Go ahead and use Audible, an Amazon company, and you will get credits, all that jazz, all the stuff. You use this QR code, and I'm getting ready to make sure that I put the link in there so that way you can go ahead and get a 30-day free trial for 1 credit. And if you are an Amazon Prime member, you'll get a 2 free credits, and you also will have access for 30 days for their entire Audible Plus catalog, which has podcasts, audiobooks, guided wellness, and Audible originals. And you'll also get a reminder to make sure that you, when you're getting ready to end that trial, so you don't have to pay for it if you don't want to. But definitely, I have it. I love Audible. It is an amazing tool that I use to kind of keep my knowledge up there. So definitely check out audible.com and make sure that you guys are utilizing our code to make sure you get all of the cool deals. All right, and we have more. Yeah, go ahead.
Who's the brother in the Audible commercial? Is he a part of Pyro or is that?
You are so stupid.
I just asked a question.
No.
I've been wanting to ask this Monday.
I can't deal with you this morning. We try to have a serious conversation about deals for our peoples.
Yes.
Okay? And you over here looking for trade.
I'm sure I'm not the only one who asked who the brother is.
Probably not. I did myself. I'm not even gonna lie, brother. I did myself. But let's take a quick commercial break because we have a lot to get into and we don't want to be interrupted. So go ahead and stay tuned. We will be right back after this commercial break. Fill up your glasses with coffee, with tea, whatever you need, and we'll be right back after this. See you in a bit. popular demand. Thank you so much for joining. If you are just tuning in, go ahead and make sure you watch the replay. And in order for you to watch the replay, you need to go ahead and subscribe. It's free for you guys. Don't even worry about it. You don't have to pay nothing. Go ahead and subscribe and like, share, and do all of that good jazz. We want to thank you guys for joining us. All right, Rochelle. Right.
You are welcome, Rochelle. You're welcome, Rochelle. See, I was the one that wanted to know.
I can't deal with y'all. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. What is happening today? What is happening? Did you know? Because I did not know this was a thing. But apparently today is Public Radio Broadcasting Day. And it's observed annually on January 13th. The world celebrates a very special piece of technology, the radio. The day honors those who invented the radio and devised public broadcasting. It gave us a newfound appreciation for technology and its importance in our lives. So shout out to those celebrating public radio broadcasting day, which is kind of like how we evolved to what we have today and even where Pyro is right now. So shout out to we're here to celebrate public radio broadcasting day. I didn't even know that was a thing. Did you know? I didn't know that.
I mean, neither.
Yeah. Well, also today, celebrating today, our girls over at Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Inc. Is having their Founders Day. Shout out to Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Inc. It is a historically African-American sorority. The organization was founded by college-educated women dedicated to public service with an emphasis on programs that assist the African-American community. Their founders, and forgive me if I'm mispronouncing their name, but their founders include Osceola McCarthy Adams, Margaret Young Alexander, Winona Cargyle Alexander, Ethel Cuff Black, Bertha Pitts Campbell, Zypher Kism Carter, Edna Brown Coleman, Jessica McGuire, Dent Frederica Chase Dodd, Myra Davis Hemmings, Olive Claire Jones, Jimmy Bug Middleton, Pauline they have a lot of founders. Oberdufra Minor, Vashti Thule Murphy, Naomi Sewell Richardson, Mammy Reddy Rose, Eliza Pearl Shippen, Florence Lecture Toms, Ethel Carr Watson, Wordy Blackwell Weaver, Madri Penn White, and Edith Mott Young. Shout out to Delta Sigma Theta and all of those founders.
If there are any Deltas watching, happy Founders Day, ladies.
Yes, happy Founders Day, queens. All right. And today is birthday of the day. Today is Lori Harvey's birthday. Shout out to Lori Harvey, born on January 13th, 1997. Oh, come on, Z generation. Started her career when she was only 3 years old as a model. Harvey modeled under agencies such as LA Model Management and Select Model Management in Europe. She associates with names like Dolce and Gabbana, has made appearances in advertisements for Burberry and Michael Kors. We will help you celebrate this sexy ladies special day right here, right now, right here on Pyro Power Hour. So shout out to Lori Harvey. We love you, girl. Yes. All right. And Pyro Media Mentionables. Don't forget, we are honoring our clients and their endeavors this week. And this week has been Nicole D. Vick. Shout out to Nicole D. Vick and her new website that was done by Pyro Media Productions. If you need your website done, we can do that for you. But go ahead and shout out and support. She was on All the Single Ladies. Yes, on the first episode. Definitely check it out. It's on OWN. And she has books. If you guys want to support Black-owned businesses and Black-owned entrepreneurs, definitely shout out and check out Pushing Through. And also, if you guys are really serious about kind of dealing with and getting yourself in order for the new year, you can utilize the 52 Weeks of Light in Tough Times and her Pushing Through journal. Definitely check that out. All of that can be purchased on www.NicoleDVick.com. Also, we have one of our other clients, Renewed Church LA. Shout out to Pastor Kurt Thomas, is Empowering the Wind, which is their theme for January 2023. So shout out to them. They have a special that's going on, a special service this week called Church and Conversation. We Are Not Broken with George M. Johnson and Benjamin Carlton. They're amazing speakers, and they're going to be doing church not as usual, okay, on this coming Sunday. So definitely check them out at 12:45 p.m. All the information is on the Renewed Instagram or by going to @RenewedLA, and or you can go to their Facebook by going to www.facebook.com/Renewed Los Angeles.
All right.
Ooh, that's a lot, child. A lot going on with our peoples. All right. Let's get on into what's going on. Yes. We got a lot. Hey, my big brother. My big brother's up in here. What's going on? That's my big brother. Yes, biologicals. Okay. Although I look better than him, but I love you, big bro. It's all good. All right. So the first up on the docket is Lisa Marie Presley. She transitions. She passed away last night. And just I kind of knew it was happening or it was going to happen because I don't know if you guys saw the Golden Globes, but she was kind of acting a little weird. So it looks like Lisa Marie, daughter of Elvis and Priscilla Presley, was just at the Golden Globes on Tuesday night in Beverly Hills. She and her mother were on hand to see Austin Butler win a Globe for his portrayal of the king of rock and roll in the film Elvis. The 52-year-old singer and songwriter has 4 children, including actress Riley Coe and her son Benjamin, who also died by suicide in 2020. And our hearts over here, our hearts and prayers go out to the family of the Presleys and Lisa Marie and on this tragic, just crazy kind of situation. So she did transition yesterday, and news broke on Pyro Media Network for that. So yeah, I don't know. You got any words on that, Kyrie?
No, I don't remember. Dante was saying she was at the Golden Globes. I don't remember, but I was going in and out the Golden Globes.
Yeah, I wasn't. I didn't really watch the Golden Globes. I just saw clips. My issue with these award shows. You know, we talked about it before on TikTok. Just about how they're not about us. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really.
Well, they try.
Sure.
And then the jokes. Well.
Yeah.
But Lisa Marie, I didn't know. Rest in peace. I thought she was older than that. You know, it's Michael Jackson's ex-wife, girlfriend.
Yeah. Well, condolences to the Presley family. And shout out to who broke the story. I think it was it wasn't TMZ. It might have been TMZ that broke the story.
I'm sure they're everywhere. I don't get it, but they be everywhere.
Yeah, but they are.
As soon as the doctor writes time of death 10:46.
Right, they were there. I don't know where it came from, but they were there, child. Michelle Holly says, "I feel so bad. She was so young."
Hey, Michelle.
Yeah, what's going on, Michelle? Thank you for joining. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, peoples. All right, the next up on the docket is congratulations to Chris Brown. This was your story, bro. And you were talking about, it looks like not even 6 months after Chris Brown made headlines for dethroning king of rock and roll Elvis Presley as the Hot 100's most decorated male singer, the R&B bad boy has also snatched the gold from the Music Monarchs RIAA crown as well. On Thursday, January 5th, the Recording Industry Association of America, RIAA, took to the press to announce Chris had scored his 56th gold single with the hit song Call Me Every Day. Its new status at the RIAA pushes Brown's cumulative single sales to 92.5 million in the United States, thereby extending his position as one of the best-selling artists in digital music history. My good God. Congratulations, Chris Brown.
Congrats.
The man works hard, but he be putting out like 4,000 albums a year. So like
Chris Brown, he reminds me of the artists back in the day. Like Prince used to put out an album every year. Chris Brown is the same thing.
Yeah, work hard, make that hustle. Good morning, Sean Kingsley. How you doing, brother? Thank you for joining. We appreciate you.
Oh, that's Brother Kinsey.
Yes, Brother Kinsey. He was up in trade. That's why he was a little late. He was up in trade.
I know, Brother Kinsey.
Yes. All right, guys. So I hesitated to talk about this particular story, or not talk about it. I wanted to definitely talk about it, but showing the video for it. But Keenan Anderson passed away. Well, not passed away. He was murdered. Let's call a thing, people. He is the cousin of Black Lives Matter co-founder Patrice Cullors, and he died hours after he was repeatedly tasered and restrained in the streets by Los Angeles Police Department. Keenan Anderson, 31 years old, so young, a teacher and father, died at a hospital in Santa Monica. Los Angeles Police Department have released body camera footage of the January 3rd encounter. It shows Mr. Anderson begging for help as officers hold him down. At one point, he could be heard saying, they're trying to George Floyd me, end quote, a reference to the May 2020 murder of a black man in Minneapolis, Minnesota by a policeman. A cause of death for Mr. Anderson, who lived in the Washington, D.C. area and was visiting Los Angeles, has not been officially determined. This was the information I'm getting from this report was as of yesterday, so I don't know if there's any breaking or any new information regarding his cause of death, but we already know what his cause of death was. So I hesitated with the video, and I'm not sure if we wanted to show it, but I think it's important to kind of get into why these things are important to hear, why these things are important to see, because I think people think that we're just kind of talking into the air and we're preaching to the choir. We're saying these things are actually happening, but they are. And get Kyrie.
Now I say what ticked me off the most is you got the still of the black officer. The black officer that was holding down.
Yeah. I mean, not only was he being held down, as you'll see in the video, and we're gonna I made the decision to actually go ahead and play it, but you'll see in the video that he's not only being held down by several officers, but he's also being tased. Like we're talking about grown men that are putting their knee, or their full weight of their bodies on your chest or the back on your back, and that already is causing difficulty in breath and air, and all of that stuff. And then you're being tased, and electricity paralyzes. So we're talking about electricity and constant electricity. You can even you'll hear in the and I'm not an attorney, I'm not a forensic psychologist, I'm not a forensics analyst, so I'm not going to sit here and talk about what actually happened in this video. We'll get more details as things come through, but it appears, and allegedly what it looks like, that this man, even after the taser has this kind of like, okay, we're done, it's good, this warning sound, and he kept using it. So this is just what is appearing, but I'll let you guys kind of be the judge of everything. So let's take a look.
Now, stop it right now. Turn over. Turn over, I'm gonna tase you. Turn over, I'm gonna tase you. Turn over, I'm gonna tase you. Yes.
Turn over.
Watch your elbow, partner.
You're trying to George for me. You're trying to George.
Stop it. Stop it, I'm gonna tase you. Okay, stop it, I'm gonna tase you.
Stop what?
Stop it, I'm gonna tase you. Stop resisting.
Stop what?
Stop resisting.
Please.
I'm gonna tase him. I'm gonna tase him.
They're trying to kill me.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Don't resist.
No.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Okay.
Stop it.
No.
Stop
Help,
it.
please. Help.
Do not
I'm not
move.
resisting. I'm not resisting.
Do not move.
Okay.
If not, I'm gonna tase you again.
Okay.
I got one.
Okay. Help me. Okay.
Here, hold on. Stop it. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Lord have mercy. I
Right, Rochelle. It is.
Yeah, it was very hard to watch. I first saw it on Sean King's Instagram, and I was just completely like paralyzed for a moment. It's just ridiculous. Michelle Holly says it was not uncommon during slavery for a black man to hold another black man for horsewhipping. They're doing the same as they did during slavery. It's sick. I don't have any words to kind of I don't even know what to say on all of this. It's just
and we cannot cry racist because no one was white in this video.
Yeah,
they're Hispanic and black.
Yeah,
yeah.
But it's well, I mean, can we not? Because at the end of the day, we're talking about a system that is that is being and the people who are part of it. Yeah, it's rooted in racism, and it's rooted in the fact that black men are visualized and people are indoctrinated to look at black men as a threat. So
and that's how they're trained. That's how the police train them.
Yeah, and I can bet my next paycheck that if this was a white man,
oh man, they held him off the ground. What do you mean?
He would still be alive.
Oh, sir, they're dusting him off. Oh, sir, we're so sorry.
Yeah.
How can we help you? But didn't he call the police for help or something, like, because they were there for some reason?
Yeah. So allegedly, he had called the police for help. I have not delved into the entire thing. I just because it was a lot. And it really kind of broke my heart, and it's still even like with Michelle Holly, she had to step out of the chat. I get it, I understand. But I one of the things that apparently he did is that he contacted the police for assistance because I think he had some car trouble or something was going on, whatever. There was just he was in a car accident. Excuse me. Sean Kingsley says today's law enforcement. Is police officers i.e. police officers originated from the slave patrol.
Yes, the slave catchers.
But apparently he was involved in a car accident, incident, and they are reporting that he was trying to flee the scene, and so in that they're saying that that's why he was detained and that's why they used force to detain him because he was trying to flee the scene, allegedly.
But he kept saying, turn over. How can I turn over? This 200-some-pound man is on top of me.
Yeah. And furthermore, at the end, when he was saying I'm good, like I'm good, and he was like, stop resisting. He wasn't how can you resist?
At all, he wasn't. And then he put the taser in his back.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do. That's what he wanted to do.
That's exactly what it went to. But yeah, so our hearts go out to his family, his students, because he was a teacher.
Yes.
And all the people who loved him. And I want people to continue to say his name. And I know that this is something that is triggering for our community. I know it's something that we get kind of sick of seeing, but we can't get numb to this. We can't. Right. Avoid these things, because if we ignore it, if we become numb to it, if we become apathetic to it, then we're just going to allow these type of situations to continue to happen.
Right.
And so Rochelle says that was excessive force. Lock that. Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. Michelle says that is traumatizing for the students and the whole. I absolutely agree. Kingsley says so barbaric and very hard to watch. They still look at us as less than. I absolutely agree with you.
Yeah. Especially, and I've always said this. I've gotten into numerous debates, especially on Instagram. And I say the black cops are worse than the white cops.
Yeah,
because they feel like they feel I have to prove to you I'm not one of them.
Yeah.
So this is what happens.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's take a quick break after that because I need a minute. So let's take a quick break, a commercial break, and we're going to continue on with the rest of the docket. Stay tuned because we have so much to talk about today. So hang on to your socks, y'all. But rest in peace to Keenan Anderson, and so much love and prayers go out to his family and his loved ones. Yeah. So stay tuned, y'all. If you are just joining us, thank you so much for joining us. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is Pyro Power Hour with your boys, Kwame and Kyrie, and we are here. If you just got finished seeing that last commercial, it is Dance Fridays over at Balloon Flight Radio. So right after this show, go ahead and head over there and you can jam out throughout your day and close out your week with Dance Party Fridays. They got the jams, y'all. They got the jams. All right, y'all. So let's get back on into this docket here. So apparently she said what she said. Okay.
And meant it.
And meant it with her chest. All right, so Cheryl Lee Ralph said it, and she meant it. The Emmy-winning actress was a hot topic on social media this week after seemingly shading the Kardashians on the Golden Globes red carpet during an interview with InStyle magazine. Ralph gave her younger self advice, which included treasuring her lips. And she said, and I quote, and there is certainly nothing wrong with your lips because there will be some people called Kardashians and they will pay $10,000 for your lips. Hang in there, 15-year-old Cheryl Lee Ralph. You're good. End quote. And so when controversy happened, when people were talking about it and were bringing it up, they had asked about her, or she came under fire, and she tweeted out and she said, "I said what I said. Now I'm going to bed. Good night."
I love
Shirley Ralph. Y'all.
I love Shirley Ralph. Just anything about the Kardashians. I love her.
Who gonna check her, boo?
Right.
I was like, you go ahead, Cheryl. You do your thing. Hey, Bobo for Love. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate you. All right, y'all. Right, Rochelle. Love it. That was my part. When she tweeted out, she said, "I said what I said. Now I'm going to bed." Like, she's unbothered. Okay? And she wanted to let y'all know she was unbothered.
Right.
Praise God.
And she didn't lie.
She didn't. Where was the lie?
None.
Father God, help us. All right, so next up we have New Beginnings. Wait, hold on. This is the morning show. Apollo, I almost said Big Daddy. Apollo is apparently word just broke that Apollo Nida, the ex-husband of the Real Housewives of Atlanta alumni, Phaedra Parks, recently got married. Apollo and his bride, Shireen Mufti, excuse me if I'm mispronouncing your name, tied the knot back on October 14th, though they kept their marriage a secret until now, per TMZ. It's also noted that while Apollo's sons, Dylan and Aiden, and Phaedra knew about the ceremony, they ultimately decided not to attend.
His children didn't go?
Child, I don't know. That ain't my business.
I guess. Okay, Apollo. Oh.
You handle your business, girl. I mean, it looks nice. Yeah.
I guess.
Right. All right. Next up going on. So, Joe Biden came under fire this week, y'all. He really just had one job. I was a little disappointed in the man. Okay, so Attorney General news broke yesterday because Attorney General Merrick Garland announced on Thursday that he is appointing Robert Hur, a former U.S. attorney from Maryland, as special prosecutor to oversee the Justice Department's investigation into the discovery of classified documents found in two locations associated with President Biden. Quote, "I strongly believe that the normal processes of this department can handle all investigations with integrity," Garland said in a statement delivered from DOJ headquarters in Washington, D.C. Quote, "But under the regulations, the extraordinary circumstances here require the appointment of a special counsel for this matter."
But Joe doesn't even remember having those documents. That's what he said. And I believe because Joe don't remember what he had for breakfast. So I can believe that.
Listen, I just feel one of the reasons why I titled this "You Had One Job" is because you did. You were doing so well. You had all of this great press about all of the things that you were doing, and all of the stuff that was going on with the Republicans, with the in-house fighting or the infighting within the House, everything that was going on with McCarthy, all of these different policies, Sarah Huckabee saying all of the drama that has been going on with Republicans, and you gave them red meat. You gave the Republicans red meat and Fox News red meat, and I was just like, why?
But who gave you? How did they even find out about the documents? Because it's not like he just had them sitting out on the desk somewhere. Who told them? Somebody told them.
So, what is it? Is it the National Archives organization? The National Archives organization is responsible for making sure that all records are returned, whether they be classified documents or whatever. So they handle all of that for incoming presidents, outgoing presidents, incoming vice presidents, outgoing vice presidents, all of that. All of government officials have to go through that when it comes to those documents, right? And so while they were doing it, sometimes we're talking about like a national, organization that deals with national documents or a bunch of different government officials. So sometimes these things, come up. So what happened was that he, his administration wanted to make sure that they were transparent. And so they told the press, like, hey, this is what's going on. This is, they had to tell the DOJ, they have to report it. Instead of, now this is what I want to make very clear. What he did was very different from what the Orange Monkey did.
It is.
Very different, because the same thing happened with the Orange Monkey, and that they found stuff at Mar-a-Lago. But when they reported it, said, hey, I need you. He did self-report, Sean. Sean said, I believe he self-reported. That's absolutely correct. He did.
Oh, okay.
But with the Orange Monkey, he didn't self-report. They had said, hey, can you just return the stuff? And they said, no, it's mine. I want it.
He said, no.
It's my stuff.
But they're coming after Joe harder.
No, that's just the right coming after Joe Hart, because they want to use this to get stuff off of them. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. It's political grandstanding. It's political BS. It's politics. We get that. But at the end of the day, my thing is this. If I, for example, if I work at a corporate entity, right, and I know my boss doesn't like me, or one of my bosses doesn't like me, why am I going to give them a reason?
Well, like I said, Joe is not fully. Hey, husband. Good morning.
Good morning, Turner. A husband. Ooh.
Joe is.
Oh.
Mind your business. Joe is. Joe.
Okay. All right, Darnell. Handle your business.
Joe is. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly, Rochelle. That's what they're doing.
Rochelle said, so they go crucify Joe and let Trump go free sounds about white. Yeah, exactly.
Now, Fox News and MSNBC, they're, of course.
Well, hold on. Pause. What? So, if Darnell's your husband, can Sean be my husband?
Well, yeah, I got to do that.
Hey, Sean. Okay. Let's go back to the story. Sorry, y'all. So go ahead, Kyrie. I'm sorry.
I understand. They're like Rochelle said, they're attacking Joe, and everyone is like really, really attacking him. But they're not saying anything about Trump. Like Trump getting a $6 million fine for the taxes. This is slap on the wrist.
But well, I don't want this narrative. I don't want this narrative to go on to make y'all a mess. I don't want this narrative to go on to make it seem like we are that it's not happening, like there's not any type of stuff going on with Trump, because there is. It's just that because Biden's not under investigation for any type of criminal activity.
No,
Biden is not, and Trump still has stuff about sexual assault allegations that he's still dealing with. That he's still tied in court.
They try to put Biden's name out there. Biden's name is in a few messes, but he's not under investigation.
He ain't no twice impeached, twice disgraced Trump.
No, not at all.
Come on, y'all. Stop it. Stop it.
But I don't think he should run again in next year.
I don't think neither one of them should run.
Well, Trump isn't allowed to run, is he?
Well, he hasn't been convicted yet.
Oh, okay.
So he's been I think this well his organizations have been indicted. His organizations have been convicted, but not him himself. Yeah.
I already know who's going to be the president next term. I ain't gonna say nothing. But
who you think it's gonna be?
And you heard it here first. In my opinion, I really believe it's gonna be DeSantis.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't get a very strong, I'm talking about it has to be a very, very strong Democratic presidential candidate. It has to be very, very strong. Like, and I'm not. Biden will not win against DeSantis. I personally believe that.
Absolutely not.
I don't think he will. As much as I'm rooting for him, and Kamala, don't even think about it. Listen. Y'all can ski wee all y'all want to. Don't think about it. Kamala, you sit your behind down, and I love you, girl. You cool and cute and all with your outfits.
With your black eyed peas.
This is
not in a casserole dish.
Not your lane. Don't even think. Don't even fathom trying to go after DeSantis. It's just not gonna happen.
Mrs. Imhoff ain't thinking about running. I don't think she's thinking about running.
No, ma'am. I'm gonna need you to say it. Sean says Kyrie is not a fan of Biden. I mean,
and I'm not.
I mean,
everyone knows that. It's not a secret. I'm not a fan of Biden or Mrs. Imhoff. It's not a secret.
Oh my God. Okay. Moving on to the next one. Why you gotta lie, Keith? Why you gotta lie, girl?
Ooh.
So the veteran Brooklyn-born rapper dragged
Keith Burke.
I'm sorry. The veteran Brooklyn-born rapper dragged Keith Murray for filth on her IG this past late Wednesday night, calling him all sorts of, quote, crackheads and, quote, dope fiends for his remarks. She noted how Keith Murray attire alone should have tipped viewers off to his erratic behavior. Keith Murray claimed during an interview with The Art of Dialogue to have received mind-blowing oral sex from Foxy Brown back in the day while she was dating DMX. And it's this very dialogue.
Whoever wrote that wrong was she was dating Corrupt.
Oh, okay. Whoever. According to this article from TMZ, but whatever.
These new millennium writers, she was dating Corrupt, but she was rumored to be cheating on Corrupt with DMX.
Well, it's getting him into a lot of trouble, y'all. Like, I'm talking about a lot of trouble. All right, but we're gonna go ahead and see this video that came up. Go ahead and take a look.
It should.
After the show, we rocked hardcore, went into the hotel, and she gave me hardcore head.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Hardcore head. Whip, wop, galore. Then I ate up, but I never her. She was with Corrupt at that time, so we was coming out of the hotel after she gave me head, sat me in the chair, gave me head, whopping me off. So I was coming out of the hotel, the Lamar Trion. Corrupt was coming, and he was coming. And I said, oh, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to pin two rappers against each other. So I spent off and went the other way. And she went right to him, whopping me off. Oh. I ain't gonna say nothing, but at the Apollo, DMX, bomb, the wop, the boom with her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
But with me, yo, your head, ate the. She's like, not in my brother's room, Keith. No, not here. Head, bang, bang, bang. Then they got married. I was like, oh, dude, that's when I knew females are no go. Yo, she's a main artist, whopping me off. Married to this dude. Yo, can you imagine your wife, a rapper, whopping off a he was loving her and then walking. When she was trying to use me, it could have been guns popping that night. Foul, wow moment. Word is bomb. I kid you not. whip wop galore.
She must got a serious hair game, man. Her hair game must be elite.
Sucker nickel to a straw.
Okay.
My.
That was giving.
First of all, I want to know who edited that video because that was hilarious.
Right.
That was hilarious. And this is the type of stuff. First of all, let's check out the comments. Michelle goes, "Is he high?" Probably.
I think so.
Absolutely. Rochelle said, "Is he high?" Michelle says, "Self-delusion is a whole other person." Show is. She also says, "Why does he keep making those gestures?"
It was giving. Is this irrelevant? And this is irrelevant. Why?
Shocking says, "This is irrelevant. Why?" And then Michelle says, "All those gestures letting everyone know he is lying." I know he is a lie. So
it was giving very much Eddie Kane.
Yes.
5 Heartbeats, yeah.
So Ludacris's former label standout Shauna also laid into Keith Murray with claims of drug abuse following another nonsensical interview where he made claims of sexual conquest where she's concerned. She goes, "If y'all here because of Keith, you can go back home. I know you leave heads stick together 100%. She also says, it says, "Goofy B, I could have agreed, you dumb MFer." I don't know what's going on. This is a whole hot mess. And I know Keith Murray is not having a good day because I know Foxy Brown was like,
"Not today, Satan. Not today, neck. Not today, ankles. We don't have."
Not today, Satan. Not today, neck. Not today, ankles. Help us, Lord.
But I'm like, is this what we're doing to get back into the game?
I don't understand. I don't even know who he is. Who is Keith Murray?
Keith Murray's a rapper from back. Oh, so you are young. He's a rapper from back in the day. He had one hit. I can't think of it. EPMD brought him out. But now one of his most famous songs is Party with R. Kelly. That's a cut right. That will forever be cut, but it ain't his song. It's R. Kelly's. He's also done stuff featured with other people like Kelly Price, EPMD, R. Kelly, people from back in the day. But yeah, he only had one hit on his own. Exactly, Michelle, one hit wonder.
I don't understand.
And I can't think of the name of the song, but it was one hit.
I don't get it.
But he wasn't. I'm like, is this what you're doing?
Fix it, Jesus.
But I'm like, why are you
coming for Foxy Brown? Like I don't get it. Like what? Like I know she's killing with her royalties, minding her black business, and you over here just coming out of nowhere with stuff like that. Like I don't get it. Why are you trying to be that relevant? You're not important anymore.
But I'm like, I said first here comes Jaguar Brown, now here come you, right, and then come you.
Watch him get a show on Zeus Network. All right, moving on. Ciao. I'm serious. All right, so it's Lori and happy birthday, Lori Harvey. But is Lori and Damson official? So last month, folks online speculated that Damson Idris had his eyes on Lori Harvey. The viral talk came after Media Takeout reported that Idris and Harvey were dating, even claiming they arrived separately for a dinner date at Catch restaurant in mid-December. Soon after, Damson poured gas on the fire after he posted Lori's January-February Essence cover to his Instagram story. So, allegedly, they're together. So, what are your thoughts?
They're together until she get tired of him, like she did Michael B, and move on.
Well, so this past
I ain't
Friday,
mad at her because she picking some foul ones. I ain't mad at her.
Well, this morning it broke because on Friday this morning, Friday, January 13th, Idris shared 2 images of Lori to his Instagram story. The first image was a photo of him planting a kiss on her right cheek. Meanwhile, his hands are stretched and seemingly gripping the 26-year-old's back bumper. He captioned that picture, "Happy birthday, Nunu." The second photo is a photo of Harvey holding up what appears to be stacks of money to both ears. He captioned it, the plug.
Okay.
All right, you better support your girl.
Can I ask, you're that generation. What does that mean when they hold up all the money to the ear?
I don't know. I think that's a Gen Z thing. I don't know if that's a millennial.
I know the regular people like us who do that. They have prop money.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all is not real money. We know it's prop money.
Yeah, and I mean,
that could be prop money too, but it could be real. We don't know what her.
Yeah.
She could have.
I mean, I think they would be a cute little couple, though. I think they would be kind of cute together.
I thought her and Michael B. Jordan were cute, and they would be cute. But her mother, she did Darnell. Yeah,
her mother taught her well. Joe did. Michelle Holly says Lori Harvey is no joke. She has been souping up all the Black Hollywood's pens. Next white man pen. Oh, child.
But you know what? I'd rather.
Is he coming out with his memoirs or something? What do you mean?
I'd rather see her than to see Kim Kardashian sweeping them up.
I know that's right. Is he about to drop an album? Why is his Oh, you're talking about Keith.
He's about to do with the Keith.
Yeah.
Is it true? I don't believe it's true, Darnell. Well, we don't know. We weren't there. I don't believe it's true.
Rochelle says, "Don't get too invested, so she gonna chew you up and spit you out." Ooh,
like she did Michael B. Jordan.
Well, listen, I'm not gonna listen. I personally, I wouldn't kick Michael B. Jordan out of bed, personally. But
no one would.
No, well, apparently Lori would. So
she did be cutting out a word on the curb, so allegedly he wanted to really settle down. She like, no, I'm too young for that. That ain't what I want. You know how.
But I can't be mad at her for that.
I'm not mad, but
I think that's really smart because if they were actually going to settle down and she wasn't ready for that, they could have had major problems.
Absolutely right. If you're not ready, yeah. Now I'm with her on that.
Yeah,
but I hope it ain't something she's gonna regret.
Well, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
He seems to be. Now he has a good reputation in Hollywood. He seems to be a good dude.
Yeah. Well, I think relationships should be easy. And if they're friends, because I mean, wasn't he at the event? Michael B. Jordan and Drake, and I saw a picture of Michael B. Jordan, Drake, and dancing at an event. Wasn't they at our birthday party? You better have all your men's up in there, girl. I know that's right. I'm here for Lori Harvey. I really am.
I love Lori Harvey.
I think she's dope. And she's gorgeous, absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Handle your business, girl. So, all right, Microsoft.
This is the only days white women that relationship was arranged. Well, now that is the word. I've heard that, but I don't know.
No comment. Not going there, child.
I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard it.
So apparently, Microsoft will let workers take as much time off as they want beginning next week, January 16th. Under the company's new discretionary time off DTO policy, U.S.-based salaried employees, will no longer have a fixed number of vacation days per year. Quote, beginning January 16, 2023, Microsoft is modernizing our vacation policy to more flexible model and transitioning to discretionary time off DTO. A Microsoft spokesperson said in a statement to CBS Money Watch, quote, how, when, and where employees do their jobs has dramatically changed, and DTO aligns with more flexible ways of working, end quote. Microsoft's Chief People Officer Kathleen Hogan announced the policy change in an email to workers Wednesday, The Verge reported. The company has about 122,000 employees in the U.S., according to its corporate website. In addition, Microsoft will offer workers 10 corporate holidays, leaves of absence, sick and mental health time off, and as well as time off for jury duty and bereavement, The Verge reported, citing Hogan's memo. All right, y'all better go ahead.
That's like a win-win.
Yeah. Employees with unused vacation balances will receive a one-time payout for accrued time off. The new DTO policy does not apply to hourly workers or workers outside the U.S., Microsoft said. Meanwhile, other large U.S. employers are giving workers fewer freedoms, demanding that they return to corporate offices at least 4 days a week after remote work became the norm during the pandemic. What are your thoughts? Oh, we lost Kyrie. Where you at, Kyrie? There you are.
No, right here. No. My thought is this would be spectacular. Every company did that. That would be dope, but every company gonna do that.
Yeah. I do think that the corporate landscape has changed, especially since the pandemic, and I think it should shift in a new direction, because I do believe that people, especially with the great resignation of millennials and Gen Z leaving these, and even some Gen X have left corporate jobs because it's not conducive to their life anymore. It's not conducive for their mental health, and so you got to do something more as an employer to accommodate people's lives and make people, want to work for you. You know what I'm saying? So
and this is different now because you have companies who have made the news because they're forcing their employees to come back into the office.
Yeah.
And you have this one, they're encouraging you to, work from wherever you want to.
Yeah, I agree.
That's dope.
Congratulations, Microsoft, and all the Microsoft employees salaried. Y'all do your thing.
Yeah,
I might have to go over to Microsoft and get a little job. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Get a part-time gig.
So the plot thickens with these two.
Yeah.
So ABC could be staring down the barrel of a lawsuit if it fires or pushes TJ Holmes and Amy Robach out of their anchor jobs, because we're told the two have lawyered up big time, and if it comes to litigation, race might be an issue. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ ABC has not clued in TJ or Amy as to why they were taken off the air a month ago. Quote, after their romantic relationship surfaced, we're told they're confused and frustrated why the ABC News brass at first told people internally there would be no disciplinary action, and then the company did an about face. Okay.
So y'all didn't go through nothing wrong. And I'm sure ABC has some type of moral clause.
Yeah. Hey, Daryl Walter, how you doing? Thanks for joining.
They know why. They know.
They know why.
They know why.
They know what's going on.
But I mean, right? So ABC has no moral clause. They don't think. Well, clearly these two don't have any type of morality.
Yeah.
But like I said, and I'm gonna stand on it. She gonna get tired of playing Roots, and she gonna kick her to the curb.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is there anything else that we missed that we need to talk about, bro?
No. Oh, I was saying for the kickback. I was talking about Mael, this black hair company. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah, Miel. Well, I haven't. I know who they are, but I don't.
Yeah, and so now she has a partnership with P&G, Procter & Gamble.
Oh,
which is a big move for a small company.
Yes.
But that formula for black hair care is going to change, just like Shea Moisturizer. It's going to change.
Yeah.
Two grown should be able to do as long as they keep it off the air and it does not affect the ratings.
Yeah, I agree, Michelle.
Now that's true, Michelle, but but some jobs have it where you are not supposed to fraternize with your coworkers.
Well, I don't think that was the issue. I think the issue is that it became a distraction for the entire network, and on top of that, we're talking about.
But see, I agree with Michelle. Like, if they're grown, like Robin Roberts was just so upset about it. I'm like, well, ma'am, is your wife cheating on you? Because like she was just really offended.
Yeah, I don't understand all that. But okay, girl. I don't understand how somebody else sleeping with somebody else is going to affect you. Like, I don't get it. But that's not my issue. My issue, not at ABC. My issue, because at the end of the day, they're still under Disney.
Right, Disney, yeah.
And Disney's all about family-friendly stuff or whatever. So, we'll see. So TMZ is just now reporting that Cardi B teases first album in nearly 5 years. Y'all ready? She said. So we'll see. I don't know what's going on with that.
Cardi is okay.
Cardi B is set to have a big 2023 musically. Her long-awaited sophomore album is being cut as we speak. Fan suspicions about an Instagram page with the handle @albumcb2 were confirmed when the account shared an IG story with Cardi in the studio. Okay, girl. Bye.
Cardi is.
I like Cardi B. I think Cardi B is a cool reality and influencer. reality TV person influencer, but I'm not like a huge fan of her. Like
Right.
when it comes to her
I
music.
love her story. I love her come up story.
Yeah, and I think she's hilarious when it comes to like her Instagram, her lives and stuff like that. I think she makes great TV. But Sean says ABC's parent company Disney, and I will bet you that they have a moral and ethics clause. They probably do.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
Like my old when I worked at in a top notch influence insurance company, they had one. Even though even on the inside, everybody was doing whatever they wanted to do to each other.
That's what happens.
The clock went out the window, but we didn't broadcast. Nobody broadcast what all they were doing.
Right. All right, y'all. Well, that's all we got for the what's going on, but we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we got some more in store to talk about. So stay tuned, and we'll see you on the other side. And we're back by popular demand. We're going to go ahead and finish up the show with our end of show stuff, y'all. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Don't forget to check out Bullet and Flight Radio because they have Dance Party Fridays today, and it's going to be a jam and ham, y'all. All right, y'all. So y'all know I love to tell you guys what's going on. Hold on, let me lower down Miss Beyonce. Because I know. There we go. Thank you, Boo Boo. We love you, Queen. All right, but there's a show that I don't know if you guys have you seen Interview with a Vampire, the new one, Kyrie?
It's not my juice.
Kyrie, I'm telling you, I think you would like it.
I saw you talking about it on TikTok.
I'm telling you, bro. I think you would like. Do you like fantasy shows and like scary shows and stuff like that?
Not scary, but fantasy, yeah.
Okay, so it's a little gory. Interview with a Vampire is super gory, but I will say there's a lot of first of all, the lead actor, he was on Game of Thrones. I'm not a big, I'm not big on, the skinnies, I'm
not big on Game of Thrones.
Well, the actor is who I'm talking about. But I think you would enjoy the show. It's a good little storyline. But anyway, we'll talk about it after the show. But anyway, Interview with a Vampire, that show, the newest one that came out, that's by Anne Rice, for those who may not know. And the latest show that just came out this past week is called Mayfair Witches. And so Mayfair Witches is another trilogy that is a part of the Anne Rice Immortal Universe is what they're trying to build. And so Mayfair Witches focuses on an intuitive young neurosurgeon who discovers that she is the unlikely heir to a family of witches. As she grapples with her newfound powers, she must contend with a sinister presence that has haunted her family for generations. It's actually, the first episode I was kind of like, it didn't grab me as quickly as Interview with a Vampire did. I was hooked on the first episode. I was like, oh, this is cute for Disney. But I'm gonna give this one a chance. So I want to see your thoughts on it, Kyrie. So give it a chance. Let's see.
Are any of our people in this? No, you have to think about it. Okay.
Not as much as Interview with a Vampire, because Interview with a Vampire is based in New Orleans.
This is on AMC. Okay.
Yeah, it's on AMC Plus. So definitely check it out. We'll see how you like it.
I'll give it a chance.
Yeah, give it a little chance.
The strength of your word. I give it a chance.
All right. So today's discussion, before we close out, what is your 2023 theme and or word of the year? I know for me, some people don't have resolutions. They have I have a theme for the year. And I know that every year I have this past year was restore. That was my kind of like, and restoration actually was the theme, because I wanted to kind of get into a space of rejuvenating and getting all that. But this year that I've been praying about, especially in between November and December, the word that kept coming up to me was elevation. And so elevating and growing and really expanding and really taking things to another level. No pun intended for Pyro, but like even in that, just elevating who I am, elevating in my businesses and I remember, I don't know if you remember, but before, I think it was one of our couple of the last episodes in December, that I had mentioned that I have a new business that I'm getting ready to start, and it was because of you pushing, me to say, take your time, do what you want to do, and really kind of go for your goals. And so I really want to know what's your theme, if you even have one for this year. So Darnell says, mine is keep getting money. I know that's right.
All right,
on up, brother.
Get that money, baby.
Yes. Oh my God. What about you, hubby Sean? What are you doing? Since everybody, what, you still here, Sean? You still here? What's your theme? What's your theme, Kyrie? What do you?
Mine is growth and development. I want to grow and develop myself more, and discipline. Growth and discipline.
Nice. I like those.
Yes.
All right. And what about you guys? You guys, Sharita, hey boo, how you doing? No, that's right. We ain't got time for no peaceful times. Or unpeaceful times.
That's it.
Guard the peace, okay? By any means necessary. Any means. Sorry, that just came. That rose up in spirits. Woo. I felt that, Sharita, and I stand in agreement with you. Guard your peace. Your peace is so important. And I have realized, I know one thing. My blood pressure is not going up this year. I promise you that. It's not going up. Rochelle says my word for the year is no. Overall growth. Right. I know that's a say no, girl. You got money? No. Can I borrow $20? No. Can you do me a favor? No. Can I stay in your house? No.
Absolutely not.
Can I be your trade? No.
Well.
No, Kyrie. Good Lord.
No, that's right. Discipline. No.
Discipline. No. All right, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this week. This week has been one for the books, child. It's been a little crazy. Oh, that's the wrong one. You want to join us on Monday? Today is Friday. All right. So thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate you guys. You got anything else, Kyrie, before we go?
No, just everyone come through the kickback tonight on TikTok.
Yes. The kickback is happening at 7 p.m. Don't forget also to check out Thais After Dark today at 5:30. And we're closing out the week, y'all. So the kickback is on our TikTok. Right. You can either follow us
10 o'clock Eastern.
10 o'clock Eastern. You can follow me at Kwame Speaks or Kyrie Sanaj on TikTok. So definitely check them out. Bro, guess what I found out this morning?
Ooh, what?
So at the beginning of the week, I don't know what happened. I didn't do anything crazy. I really didn't. I don't know what happened. But at the beginning of the week, this week, I was at like 80, 82, 8,300 people on TikTok. I'm almost at 10,000, girl.
That's our goal. That's the goal. 10. All right.
We're gonna celebrate. Celebrate. Hopefully, if I get to 10,000 before my birthday.
I'm trying to get there. Yes. I'm at 80. What am I at? 83 something. Yeah. I'm at 84. So yeah.
All right, y'all. Oh, and then I also got a note just now from our social media team. Don't forget to also make sure you guys are following all social media for Pyro Media, because you get breaking news that gets broken on Pyro Media Network. And yeah, that's all I have to say. I think that's it. You got anything else, bro?
No.
All right, y'all. Well, I'll
enjoy your weekend,
you guys. Yes, enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. Protect your peace, as Sarita, my sister, says. Okay, at all costs. Y'all stay safe. Y'all be blessed and create a great weekend. We see you guys on Monday. We love you. Thank you so much for rocking with us, and we'll see you on the other side. Y'all be blessed. Bye, guys.
Thank you all. Love you.
Thank you.